Hey there folks, welcome back to OnDavidsBrain's Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. We're about to finally get away from Riku for a little while and focus back in on Sora. Let's see here. Just as soon as the timer runs out. So until then, we're just gonna be, just finishing this up a little bit. Oh no. Oh well, good thing I saved before that. Well, that was a boo-boo. Alright, there we go. We're back on track. We're working it.
Drift! Come on!
Whoop.
Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Heal!
Anything over here? Before I flip that switch, or... Alright.
Yeah! Heal!
Whee!
Yeah!
Alright.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh no, I opened that one right.
Drift! Ha! Yeah! 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 Sorry! Heal! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Whoop! collision magnet. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, oh. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, good night. Alright, let's see. Affinity gain. Droplet magnet. Makes it easier to boost affinity with spirits. And yeah, I think Sora already got aerial recovery, but just in case. If not, it's just good to go and meld with a Dream Eater. Command deck. Yeah, I already got aerial recovery. Oh well. New piece of block of chocolate.
Yes.
Thunder Dash. And yeah, before we go and talk to Esmeralda, and well...
Yeah.
Let's see, first things first, just checking to see how many trophies I still have to get. Yeah, there's one around here somewhere. Yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is... there should be another... yeah, the second thing... well, we got some Dream Eaters to cook up. Slippery. Ah, there it is. Wondrous Figment and Fleeting Figment. And, oh yeah, Charming Fantasy. Yep, rank up. Let's see, if I remember right, we should be able to get ourselves the Yagi Ram and the Wee Flower. Let's see here. I know the components are around here somewhere. Grim Figment. Okay, Grim Figment and Rampant Fancy. Let's see, what are... yeah, that's going straight for Riku. Let's see. They primarily use fire, so... let's see, do I already have a Balloon Ra? If not, I could just pick up a new one. Although, is it water that they're weak to, or is it fire? Oh yeah, definitely water. So... and we got a brand new spirit for Riku. Let's see, Yagi Ram. So, what should we call it? Let's see, it's a ram. Mountain goat. Alright, free association time. Let's see. A ram. You break things. Or you break things, you get something. A yog. What's a yog? Yog suck off. Cthulhu. Rams are in the same genus as deer. Randolph, deer. Let's see. Not Rudolph, its nose isn't red. So... eh, whatever. Rudolph. Yep. Rudolph, the ram of second Christmas. Dolce Figments? Alright, the wee flower. And yeah, I definitely know that that fire isn't exactly their strong suit. So, ooh, she looks angry. Alright, the wee flower. Alright, let's see. She's a healing flower. Blue green. Nope. There we are. Blue green. Any other spirits I can make here? Oh, I can make an Ice Gwyn-Ace if I just have myself another Lofty Fantasy. Oh, if I had another troubling fantasy, I could go for a for the Toxamander. Oh well. Oh, not enough vibrant pigments. Oh well. Alright, let's just see here. Yeah, Dr. Roxo could go and take a little break for a while. Let's see. There we go. Alright, now let's go and play around with Mr. Biggles here. Let's see from... Oh, come on there, big guy. Don't be like that. You know, sometimes you just need to get away from it all and just poke around with something cute. Let's see, which one? Fire or defense boost? Oh. Come on, Tendo, get out of the way. I need to go and coat Mr. Bigglesworth. Alright, come on there. Quit hogging us. Yep, Tendo, stop being like your namesake and stop being such a glory hog. There we go. Blue-green. Ooh, little green doesn't like that. Multitasker. Aww. She likes me. Cure boost. And fine block. Let's see, Chaos Snake, Target Shot, and Cure Slug. Alright, let's go and make one more just for the road. Well, that's disappointing. Let me see, do I save before? Always keep a backup, just in case. Here we go. let's see if I get myself the Star Rank Top Commander. Oh, of all the... Like I said, folks, good thing we have ourselves a backup. And yeah, just to go and spare myself actually having to go and purchase all those figments and whatnot. Nope. Never mind. Let's just go with where we were. Oh no, so those figments might actually come in handy at some point. Oh no, I could just sell them off. Whatever. Oh yeah, we got our... Oh yeah. Why would we honestly be talking about, creating new animal buddies when, you know, there's a mad priest to stop? Right.
Quasimodo? What are you doing here?
Phoebus and I came to warn you. Frollo's on his way.
Take what you can and flee.
Well done, Captain Phoebus.
Oh, look who's
Thankfully,
here.
you are every bit as predictable as I had hoped. Dear Quasimodo, I always knew you would someday be of use to me.
I don't know how, I'm just kind of winging it at this point.
I have you at last, you witch. There'll be a bonfire in the square.
No. Please, Master.
Yeah, even in the game they managed to capture the rapey creepiness.
I won't let you do this!
Ooh! That hurt. It's gonna need like a million mommy kisses to make it better.
No! Quasimodo? Esmeralda! Phoebus! He's taking her to a bonfire in the square. I gotta hurry!
Oh, gee, doesn't this seem familiar?
Esmeralda!
Uh-oh. Go and save her, Spider-Man! Oh! Seriously though, Quasimodo should...
Way to go, Quasi!
He really misses calling for the Olympics. Oh, it's amazing. He can climb up there without any holdings.
Sanctuary!
Okay, where did you come from?
Ah!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Riku knocked him down into the fire in his version of Notre Dame. So now, time to clean up the mess.
Yeah! Hey! Ha! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Back! Yeah! Here! Oh! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Right! yeah, ha, light. Yeah, ha, take this. Yeah, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, yeah. Heal. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ha. Oh, yeah. Hey, oh, yeah. Yeah, oh. Ha, oh, yeah. Oh, just heal. Ha, ha. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, ha, yeah. Yeah, light. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, now he's mad.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Here. Ha. Together. Ha! Oh! Ha! Yeah! Oh! Heal! Oh! Ha! Oh! Hey! Yeah! Ha! Oh! Ha! Hey! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah! 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 Oh! Yeah! 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 Together! Heal! Ha! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Ha! Light! Yeah! Hey! Hey!
Phew. Oh, not done yet.
I should have known you'd risk your life to save that gypsy witch,
You really should have.
just as your own mother died in her pitiful attempt to save you.
And you really shouldn't have told him that.
Now, I'm going to do what I should have done 20 years ago. Ah! Ah!
Hold on! Hold on!
And he shall smite the wicked and plunge them into the fiery pit forever!
And right on cue. Bye-bye! Well, you said yourself, the wicked roast in the pit.
Quasimodo! Quasi! No! No!
And nice save. Yeah, that's right. Hug it out. Bro hug. It almost makes you forget that all three of these guys died in the original story. Almost. And somewhere Victor Hugo is probably coughing up a hairball.
Quasimodo, you can't let your heart be...
I know. I
heard it
can't
from the other
blame
meeting.
Frollo for putting walls around me. It wasn't the walls that were holding me back. But my heart is free now. I'm ready to really see what's out there.
If only everyone could be so strong.
All that time, Quasimodo let himself be trapped inside the nightmares Frollo gave him.
Hypocrite. You are the one who has made your heart a prison.
Oh, what now?
You again! What are you talking about?
Even if you are not the prisoner.
Oh, great. So is Vanitas coming back? Again, thanks God.
My heart's a prison?
Well, he's not wrong. Yeah. Master Xehanort has decided to abandon his pupil Ventus on the Destiny Islands. The boy's heart was fractured, useless, but his heart was saved when a new heart found Ventus and helped him fill the void. Several years passed, and Ventus forgot what had happened. He had found a new home in the Land of Departure, a sacred ground defended by a long line of Keyblade Masters. Here, he met two other youths named Aqua and Terra, and together they trained with Master Ericus to become Keyblade Masters. Both Aqua and Terra should have been named Keyblade Masters, but Master Xehanort intervened, convincing Ericus to test his pupils with a Mark of Mastery examination. While Aqua passed the test, Terra did not, creating a rift between him and his friends. Shortly after came tidings of Unversed, strange creatures that thrived on negativity, and Master Xehanort had broken off all communication. Terra left to solve both mysteries. Ventus ran away to be with his friend. As for Aqua, Ericus tasked her with keeping Terra under surveillance and bringing Ventus home as soon as possible. Thus, their journeys began. During Terra's travels, Master Xehanort whittled away on the young man's ethics, convincing him that darkness and light were equally important, and that a balance must be kept. And I can't exactly disagree with him. I mean, if anyone's ever heard of the concept of karma, light and darkness are always in balance with each other. If one upsets the other, then the whole foundation falls apart. But that's not exactly what he's going for, I think. Anyways, elsewhere, Ventus met Mickey, another trainee, and found himself crossing Keyblades with a mysterious masked boy named Vanitas. The three friends were reunited in Radiant Garden, but too much had changed. Terra felt betrayed by Ericus and Aqua and retreated deeper into Xehanort's clutches. Ventus sided with Terra and ran off again, and Aqua was left to deal with a mixture of guilt, concern, and love. Guided by fate, perhaps, Terra arrived at the Destiny Islands and met Riku. He decided to bequeath the power of the Keyblade to this little boy, who reminded him so much of himself. Sometime after, Aqua visited these same islands and discovered what Terra had done. She too found a kindred spirit in Riku's friend Sora, and told the boy to stick by his friend and guide him even through the darkest of times. Ventus had made a discovery of his own. While rescuing Mickey, he was confronted by Master Xehanort and learned of his connection to a weapon called the Keyblade. Ventus returned to Master Ericus in search of answers about his past, but the truth was a disaster waiting to happen, and Master Ericus had no choice but to lock his people's heart away to keep that disaster contained. Terra arrived just in the nick of time, and battled his master to protect his friend. But this was exactly what Master Xehanort had hoped for. Terra watched in horror as his new mentor struck the weakened Ericus down. He'd been fooled. Terra tried to move Ventus someplace safe, the Destiny Islands, but Vanitas, the boy with the mask, was already there. "Join with me. Become the Keyblade," he said. And then Ventus remembered the truth. Vanitas was a part of him, the darkness which had been extracted from his heart. So, basically his shadow, then. Led by Destiny, Venta, Terras, and Aqua assembled in the Keyblade graveyard. Not Destiny. Xehanort called Terra out, Vanitas called Ventus out, and Aqua learned from Master Yensid that the two were hanging there, so by proxy she followed after them. Destiny, not so much. In the distance, Master Xehanort and Vanitas appeared. A violent clash ensued, and at the end of it, Terra's body was possessed by Xehanort. Meanwhile, Ventus, having been forced into a clash with his counterpart Vanitas, chose the destruction of them both to prevent the Keyblade from being forged. In the aftermath, Mickey was able to rescue Aqua and Ventus, but Ventus wouldn't wake, and Terra was nowhere to be found. Aqua's journey wasn't over. Aqua recalled her master's teachings. After finding a safe place for Ventus to rest, she locked the land of departure, which would eventually come to be known as Castle Oblivion. Ventus's heart had been nearly snuffed out, so he retreated to the safety of Sora's heart, the same new heart that had saved him once before. Aqua found and confronted Xehanort, who had possessed Terra's body. After a long fight, Aqua dove into the darkness and sacrificed herself to usher Terra back to the realm of light. Aqua wandered the realm of darkness for a decade before meeting a stranger there. The stranger told her about a certain boy who had become the savior of all worlds. When Aqua heard the boy's name, tears filled her eyes, and her face beamed with hope.
Hey, Axel, you haven't forgotten.
What?
You made us a promise.
Roxas.
I did?
That you'd always be there. To bring us back.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Got it memorized?
Best friends forever.
And yet look where you are now. Back where you started.
Where? What happened to me? Roxas. That's me.
Or at least, the old you.
Dylan. Alias. Evan. Yenzo.
Though some are missing. And Lee.
We're people again. But only the ones who joined the organization here. I guess Xehanort doesn't count. But where are Braig and...
Demax, Luxor...
Isa?
Oh yeah. Demax, Lux... Oh. Dark Invitation. Anyways, yeah. Whatever happened... where are Demex, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene? Oh well. 358 days over 2. Oh, these titles. Sometimes they could just be the worst. When Roxas first became part of the organization, he spent his days on missions, collecting hearts and befriending another member named Axel. However, when Axel was sent to Castle Oblivion on a special mission, Roxas teamed up with the organization's new 14th member, a girl named Shion. Slowly, the two warmed to each other. Once Axel returned from his mission, he, Roxas, and Shion developed a routine of ending each busy day by having ice cream atop the Twilight Town clock tower. There, they talked about work, friendship, their memories, and the meaning of a heart. One day, Shion was ordered to dispatch an imposter, Riku, who had donned the organization's robes to protect Sora. But Shion was overpowered and told her Keyblade was a sham. After failing a second mission, she slipped into a coma. When Shion finally woke, Roxas' daily routine resumed a kind of normalcy, but something in his friend had changed. Slowly, Shion began to question her own existence. On day 255, Shion visited Castle Oblivion and discovered what she was. Roxas waited for Shion at the clock tower, but she never came. The next day, he learned she had deserted the organization. Roxas tracked her down and tried to convince her to return, but Shion drew her Keyblade threateningly. It was only once Axel appeared that he and Roxas were able to bring her back by force. After learning some of the truth about Shion, Roxas found his own existence thrown into question. He lost faith in Axel and the organization, who had kept so much hidden from him, and decided to run away. Meanwhile, Shion tracked down a girl named Naminé and decided to return her share of Sora's memories to their owner. Axel hunted her down and made a double-edged promise. "Keep running. I'll always be there to bring you back." After barely managing to keep that promise, Axel collapsed, and Xemnas, the organization's leader, took Shion away. Aimlessly, Roxas found himself wandering toward the clock tower. There, Xion revealed herself to not be a her at all, but a faceless puppet that the organization had created as a cage for Sora's memories. The last of those memories were inside Roxas, Sora's nobody, and she would have to take them from him to become a complete Sora replica. The two fought, and Xion got her wish. She was defeated. As the memories that made her up returned to Sora, she ceased to exist and vanished from the minds of all who knew her. Confused and angry, Roxas decided to challenge Xemnas and the organization, free the hearts they had collected, and destroy Kingdom Hearts. But Roxas wasn't strong enough to win, and if he fell there, Sora would never awaken, so Riku confronted him. In his mind, Riku heard the last wish of a girl whose name he could no longer remember, to stop Roxas. He nearly failed, and had to allow the darkness in his heart to take over before he was able to subdue Roxas. A boy named Roxas woke up in his room in Twilight Town after having another strange dream. Excited, he ran off to meet his friends at their usual spot. Only 7 days of summer vacation left. And one of the absolute worst intros to a game ever. Seriously though, Kingdom Hearts 2 was fine and all, but without those opening, getting through all of Roxas' nonsense was just a chore. And yay, more of me talking. While investigating an outbreak of monsters in the square, Sora met Quasimodo. Nightmares had Quasimodo surrounded, but he was enjoying being the king of fools and was reluctant to leave. A gypsy named Esmeralda helped him get to safety in the cathedral. Inside Notre Dame, Quasimodo returned the favor and helped Esmeralda escape the soldiers surrounding the cathedral by carrying her safely to the streets below. Sora learned that Judge Frollo had forbidden Quasimodo from ever leaving the cathedral and grew concerned. He decided to seek out Quasimodo and talk to him about his predicament. While searching for Quasimodo, Sora ran into Captain Phoebus. Phoebus was beginning to harbor doubts about Frollo's methods, and had come to warn Esmeralda and the other gypsies that they were in danger. Upon hearing this, Quasimodo produced a pendant he had received from Esmeralda. The pendant would reveal the location of the gypsies' safe haven, known as the Court of Miracles. They found Esmeralda in the Court of Miracles, but Judge Frollo appeared, arrested Esmeralda, and knocked Sora out cold. Sora awoke to find the city ablaze. Esmeralda had been sentenced to burn, but Quasimodo rescued her while Sora confronted the giant nightmare. By the time the nightmare fell, Quasimodo had already settled matters with Judge Frollo. He learned not to let his heart be a prison, and was ready to brave the outside world. Alone, Sora found himself face to face with the gray-haired youth. The young man stayed long enough to say, "You are the one who has made your heart a prison, even if you are not the prisoner." Confused by these words, Sora unlocked the next sleeping keyhole. Cure Sun and Target Shot. Lee, the human form of Axel, one of Organization 13's nobodies. He's awoken in Radiant Garden. Dylan, the human form of Zaldin, one of Organization 13's nobodies. In an earlier time, he was one of Ansem the Wise's apprentices and helped guard the castle. He's awoken in Radiant Garden, but his condition remains unstable. Evan, the human form of Vexen, one of Organization 13's nobodies. In his previous life, he was one of Ansem the Wise's apprentices and researched the mysteries of the heart. He's awoken in Radiant Garden, but his condition remains unstable. Alias, the human form of Lexius, one of Organization 13's nobodies. At one time, he was one of Ansem the Wise's apprentices and helped guard the castle. He's awoken in Radiant Garden. Yinzo, the human form of Zexion, one of Organization 13's nobodies. He used to be one of Ansem the Wise's apprentices and researched the mysteries of the heart. He's awoken in Radiant Garden. Anthem, Xehanort's Heartless. He tried to open the door to Kingdom Hearts, but fell to Sora in the end. Once again, Riku finds himself face to face with his nemesis. Quasimodo, a young man who lives in the bell tower of Notre Dame Cathedral. His master, Judge Frollo, had forbidden him from setting foot outside, but a woman named Esmeralda changed him and gave him the strength to see what's out there. Esmeralda, a gypsy woman who loves freedom. She was pursued relentlessly by Frollo, but Quasimodo saved her from the fires. Hugo, one of the 3 cathedral gargoyles who can only be hurt by Quasimodo, Sora, and Riku. Hugo's the wise guy of the bunch and quick to pick a fight. Victor, one of the 3 cathedral gargoyles who can only be hurt by Quasimodo, Sora, and Riku. Victor's the deep thinker of the bunch and doesn't know what to do with Hugo. Laverne, one of the 3 cathedral gargoyles who can only be hurt by Quasimodo, Sora, and Riku. Laverne just wants Quasimodo to be safe and happy. Judge Claude Frollo, a wicked man charged with keeping order in the city. He had no choice but to take Quasimodo in as an infant, but kept him locked in the cathedral bell tower. Frollo hates the very sight of gypsies, whom he believes are the root of all evil in the city. Captain Phoebus, captain of the guard. After meeting Quasimodo and Esmeralda, he began to challenge and then question and then challenge Judge Frollo's methods. The Wargoyle. Float like a butterfly, sting like a gargoyle. This being could do serious damage from a distance, or swoop in for a 1-2 wallop with its twin hammers. Well, that was quite a lot to take in. And we'll just get around to taking care of some business next time. This is David Lab of OnDavidsBrain. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and contribute to my Patreon. Good night.